Hi guys, for this informative speech, I'm going to be discussing the history of ACL tear reconstructions. We all know what it's like to get hurt. We've all stubbed our toes and jammed our fingers, but not many of us in this class know what it's like to tear their ACL. ACL tears are very, very common, especially in athletes. According to A Brief History of Anterior Cruciate Ligament Reconstruction, it is estimated that the annual incidence of ACL injury is about 1 in 3,000 amongst the general population in the USA. That means more than 150,000 new ACL ruptures annually. I account for 2 of those. But people have been tearing their ACL for centuries. But how did they repair them, and how does that connect to how we repair them today? So first you need to know what your ACL is. Your ACL is your anterior cruciate ligament. It is one of the 4 main ligaments in your knee. The other 3 are your MCL, your PCL, and your LCL. Together, they send signals up to your brain to tell your brain where your knee is at and what it's doing. So if you're running or jumping, it's constantly sending those signals, letting your brain know, okay, my knee is squatting right now, or my knee is moving in this direction. Your ACL, and along with the other 4 ligaments, also helps stabilize your knee and prevent your tibia from sliding out from underneath your femur. So now that you know what your ACL is, I'm going to discuss how you can repair it after you tear it. So most people need surgery after they tear their ACL. It depends how active they are and how active they want to be, but say for example, if you want to return to sports like I did, you need to repair your ACL. The history of ACL surgery can be tracked all the way, or it can be traced all the way as far back as Egyptian times. It's been around for a long time. But it wasn't until the American surgeon Kevin Jones discovered a new technique for repairing the ACL. He was the first to use a bone patellar tendon bone graft. So this surgery was different from previous ACL surgeries because it used the patellar bone graft, which is the tendon and the bone in your kneecap and right across your kneecap, instead of using other tendon grafts or other synthetic fibers like silk, according to A Brief History of Anterior Cruciate Ligament Reconstruction. Dr. Kevin Jones developed a simple technique that caused minimal surgical trauma, and that's why it was so widely accepted. According to his book, The Journal of Bone and Joint Surgery, he describes the surgery process. He used 1/3 of the patellar tendon, used part of the bone from the kneecap, and drilled femoral and tibial tunnels to insert the new graft. This led to great success, which is why it is still used today. So if you see someone who has torn their ACL before and had a reconstruction, if they have a long scar across their kneecap, they had the surgery that Kevin Jones developed. So after researching this topic a bit, I realized that ACL surgery has been around a lot longer than I ever thought. That being said, it has led to so many medical advancements within the surgery and other ACL surgeries in and of itself. So in conclusion, I hope you guys feel more informed about what your ACL is and how the American surgeon Kevin Jones impacted the history of ACL reconstructions. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.